Hey all, been a minute since I've sent a video out. Might have to turn up the volume, my voice sucks. For those of y'all know, my fucking December was tragic. It was bullshit. Then I lost my voice. And because all I do is talk for a living, I got no fucking opportunity to ever bring this shit back. So, this is pretty good, but I sound like shit, so, I want to bitch about Days of Our Lives yet again. But I specifically want to bitch about this time hop thing. So you basically have this time hop going on where you've gone a whole year into the future and now you have to try to go back and explain it all to people, which is fucking stupid. You would do better if you just went back and did it like normal time or day's time or whatever that is, since like a day in Days Land could be like 20 fucking years. So you have this stupid time hop which makes an ounce of no sense. So Ben's in prison because he killed Jordan. But one day she was there and one day she wasn't. And nobody knows what's up. But you know Victor's involved. But you don't know how. Stupid. Yet he's in jail with Will, who killed Adrian. Which nobody is talking about why. So, like, did he push her down the steps? Did he run her over with a car? Did he shoot her? Did he stab her? Did he accidentally drug her? Like, confused, you know? And then apparently Clyde, who's supposed to love Ben, is like shanking people and shit. And that doesn't even begin to get me started on the shit that's Stefano is back, but it's not Stefano, it's Steve. And Steve is now Stefano, and while I appreciate the actor doing his best to take on this iconic role of Stefano DiMera, it was better when he was a thought-about character who you never saw, because you know that the man who did it, Joseph Mascolo's, passed. I don't like Steve as Stefano. I like Steve as Steve, which brings me to Kayla, who I don't like with Justin. That don't make an ounce of damn sense. Which then brings me to Kate, who is Kate, but is Katerina, and is that the same person? But she's a waitress, but she was once like a Fortune 500 CEO or some crap, but nobody's saying why she's a waitress. And then that brings me to Hope, who's Princess Gina, and apparently has been for a year, but you're telling me nobody in Salem has said, Hope seems off. Nobody. Rafe was married to her. Nothing. She's hitting on John, which she would never do. And Marlena's like, I know what you did, and I don't like it. But not saying, hey, but you might not be the right person. Like, again, enough days. Princess Gina was fine 25 years ago, or whatever that was. Steve is never going to get the Queen of the Night. He is no Stefano. That doesn't even bring me to all this other stuff. Nicole is back, and I love it. But she's sad because Eric's a dick because this whole kid thing. And, yeah, I got a text message. What? And I get it. Like, if I had a kid and you didn't tell me, and then I found out my kid had stage 3 cancer, which, let's talk about that. How do you go to a doctor, your kid has a fever, you run one tiny test, and oh my God, it's got stage 3 neuroblastoma. It don't work like that. People don't get cancer off a blood test, and you sure can't tell in the same day you took your kid to the hospital. Let us be somewhat real and not at all disgusting towards cancer kids who go through far more than, oh, got a fever, oh, a test, oh, it's stage 3, oh, it's neuroblastoma, oh, we're at Johns Hopkins, oh, wait, 4 treatments, we're cured. Are you kidding me? But anyway, so Eric is mad, and I get that, I totally get that, but like, is this dude really without fault? He was a priest, right? And now he's getting it on with everybody. He loved Sarah, then Nicole come back, and he dumped Sarah, and now he's back with Nicole, but he slept with everybody. But isn't this like a throwing stones scenario? And I like Xander with Sarah. But y'all want to keep them apart. I don't know. I'm confused. You aged all these people. You put this stupid storyline up. Nobody understands. I mean, you made Kristen and Lonnie nuns and friends, which in the real world would never happen. Then they didn't take a vow, although they were never watched by other nuns and from a person who went to Catholic school. Excuse me for the cough. That don't work either. You don't just go to the church and it's only you and one other person you know. No. Anyway, now they're not nuns and they're back in Salem and they're gonna, team up and be friends and cause havoc. And in what world? Pay me to be on TV or something. At least I'm freaking real. Yeah, I got another text message. Anyway, time to go back in and slave with the grind. Plus, I'm sure 6 minutes into a day's rant, all y'all have turned this shit off. So, if you're fans of Days of Our Lives, you understand where I'm coming from. And if you're not, then whatever. All right.